welcome to the Paper Snob. This is Tara. Today I am working on 30 Days of Sketches with Christie's Beautiful Life series number 12. This sketch is for day 17 and it was created by Corey Mace. I will have her social media links down below in the description box. Make sure you stop by her accounts and give her some love. And I have my handy dandy bingo card. And I am going to go a little different way with this sketch, I think. I printed 3 photos, but my photos are going to be all the same size. And I think they're 2 by 3, maybe 2.5 by 3. I think they're 2 by 3. And so I'm gonna go, like I said, I'm gonna do something a little bit different with this sketch, and hopefully it turns out all right. These are the pattern papers that I have pulled, and I guess it's nothing left to do but to get started. All right, as you can clearly see, I am creating a rainbow, and that's why I didn't mention at the beginning what I was crossing off on my bingo card, because I'm going to be crossing off rainbows. And I cut a rainbow design with my Cameo. I only cut 3 of the arches because I'm going to use mixed media in between the pattern paper to create my rainbow. So I am tracing around the pieces of the pattern paper that I cut with my Cameo, because I'm going to use mixed media in between those pattern papers. So I want to know where I need to get my mixed media onto my background page. This background paper is Vicki Boutin Foundations. If you are not a user of this paper, I suggest that you head out to scrapbook.com or a cherry on top and grab yourself a pad of it, especially if you enjoy doing mixed media with a lot of different mediums, because it is amazing. So I am pulling out my Distress ink pads for this instead of my Distress oxide. I didn't want the oxide look on this background, so I have also trimmed down some packaging for each color, because I'm going to use the packaging method to get the ink onto my page. This is a very easy way to get ink where you want it to go. Just make sure that your packaging is small enough so that it doesn't cover up places on your background that you don't want it to cover. I will be using a paper towel between each ink color to wipe down my glass media mat, and then I'll go on to the next color and spritz more water on it. And that's all that's in that little mini mister. It's just tap water. And again, with the packaging technique, the smaller the piece of packaging that you have, the more you are able to control where the ink goes, which is why I recommend that you use smaller pieces of packaging if you are doing something this detailed. The colors of Distress ink that I am using are Candy Apple, Mustard Seed, Blueprint Sketch, and Picked Raspberry. I chose those colors because I like the vibrancy that each ink pad will provide for my rainbow. I know that it's not technically in rainbow color order. I wasn't trying to be scientifically accurate as far as a rainbow goes. I was just trying to make it match my photos and my idea with this layout. So after I let this background dry, I will erase those pencil marks. Now note, some of those pencil marks do not come off easily. So now I have already attached my pattern paper, and I've trimmed off the excess from the side, and I've taken the branding strip from the top of the background paper. So with this piece of pattern paper, I am going to cut out a few of the little clouds, because I'm not going to put a triangle or another rainbow up in that top corner. I'm going to put a sun, which you can see the sticker that I've chosen for that, and a couple of clouds that I will pop up on foam adhesive. I did use my Tim Holtz Distress tool to distress the pattern paper and my photos. And you can see there I'm kind of off camera, that I am distressing the cloud with my distress tool as well. So at this point, I am just gonna lay out my photos, and it looks like I'm having trouble a little bit there. I was just trying to decide where I wanted those pictures to land, and I think I'm happy with that. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull out some more ink, and I'm gonna use, I think this is Salty Ocean, and I'm gonna put some ink up in that upper right hand corner. I forgot to do that before, so I wanna go ahead and do it now. And again, I'm using a really small piece of packaging so that I can control the ink better. And because I don't have a whole lot of time to wait for that to dry, I went ahead and used my paper towel roll and just rolled it over the ink to take up the excess, because now I want to get the sticker on there as well as those two clouds that I fussy cut. Those two clouds will end up on fun foam or foam adhesive of some type. And now I'm going to grab a title for my layout from this phrase sheet. Again, this paper and most of the embellishments on this layout are from my June counterfeit kit. The sun was not in my June counterfeit kit. It was from Vicki Boutin's Where Are We Now collection, and I just decided I wanted to make sure that I had a cute little sun, and I didn't really feel like making one with my cameo. I could, but I didn't feel like it. Off camera, I got everything glued down. You saw me putting stuff, oops, these are not stained. You saw me put everything on here. I put some fun foam adhesive behind my clouds, and I just stuck the sun sticker down. I added my journaling and a date, and I'm calling this layout complete. Again, let me show you the sketch by Corey. I took this element here and I flipped it, and then made this element this little embellishment cluster. And otherwise, I think I did a pretty good job following that sketch. But it also means I can take off rainbow from my bingo card. So I'm getting closer to that blackout that I'm trying to get. So hopefully in the next couple of days, I can get rid of some more of these. I did end up skipping one day, so I don't have all 17 blocks marked because I missed a day. I think it was day 11 or 12 that I ended up not using the bingo card at all. So it's a good thing that there are only 25 squares and not 30. So thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. I really appreciate those of you who take the time to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions or comments about my layout or any technique that I have used on this layout, drop them below and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. You have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.